Well, Tropical Storm Hilary made landfall over Mexico's Baja California peninsula. It had already been downgraded from a hurricane at that point, but it is still bringing with it really strong winds and heavy rains, and it has led to flash flooding across parts of Mexico, with at least one man killed after he was swept away while trying to cross a stream. This storm has been moving quickly towards Southern California. A number of communities in that region are already starting to feel the impacts, that rain really starting to pick up. And this will be the first time that Southern California has been hit by a tropical storm in more than 80 years. So authorities are really urging people to take this threat seriously. Some parts of the region could receive up to a year's worth of rain in just a couple of days. So officials there warning that there could be catastrophic and life-threatening flooding. There's particular concern about communities that had previously been affected by fires, concerns that heavy rainfall in those areas could cause flash flooding, mudslides, landslides. So there are evacuation orders in place. In other parts of the region, people are being told to stay where they are, to shelter indoors, and flights have been cancelled, sporting matches have been moved. A lot of what would normally be happening in Southern California today shut down in anticipation of this storm. In Los Angeles, part of the preparation work has involved trying to make sure that anyone without permanent housing is moved to safety. The mayor there says that there would normally be a lot of people camped out in dry riverbeds around LA, which could be a very dangerous spot to be in the event of flooding and really heavy rainfall. So authorities trying to make sure that people are moved to shelters where they can ride out this weather. But here is some more of what LA's mayor had to say a bit earlier.
Over the past few days, the city family has been working around the clock to prepare for the storm, and we are just beginning to see it hit Los Angeles. Our message today is clear: stay safe, stay home, and stay informed. This is an unprecedented weather event, but Los Angeles has deep experience responding to crisis.
Now, residents were busy enough preparing for this storm when an earthquake struck Southern California. It was a magnitude 5.1 quake north of Los Angeles near the city of Ojai. The National Weather Service has described it as a moderate quake. It says that there is no tsunami threat, and it sounds as though there has not been any immediate reports of significant damage. So people hoping for the best on that front, but obviously already dealing with a lot as they prepare for this storm.
Yeah, it's all happening in Southern California. Jade, what kind of federal response is there likely to be?
Well, the US President Joe Biden is on holiday at the moment, but the White House says that he has received a briefing today from officials with the Federal Emergency Management Agency. FEMA has people on the ground in Southern California and says that it will assist local and state authorities as they respond to this storm. President Biden was also updated today on another disaster that the United States has been dealing with, those devastating fires on the Hawaiian island of Maui. The death toll from those fires stands at least 114, and officials there have said today that it could still be weeks before the town of Lahaina is fully searched, so still an expectation, sadly, that death toll could rise further. Joe Biden is expected to visit Maui tomorrow. He says that he'll be meeting with some of the victims of those fires and also the first responders.